Twin, where have you been? Nobody loves me like you do. Nobody gon' love me quite like you. Can't even deny it. Every time I try it, one look in my eyes, you know I'm lying, lying. I just had to get that out before we started. Hi, my name is Donnie and welcome to the channel, or welcome back for all my returning customers. Each and every single one of you, even the ones that came to the video today without their water. If you're new to the channel, it's cool. Yeah. I'm gonna get you caught up on the channel requirements. We got family sip. Get a nice, cool, crisp, cold beverage. And that beverage is specified as water. It could be mountain water, spring water, clean water, distilled water, TikTok water. Whatever the water is, we need a cup of it. Pronto. Come here, come here. I don't even care if it's in the Stanley. Hydro flask, girlies, bring it in. Get your water in the cup of your choice and prepare to take a nice, long, clean sip. So I'm gonna give you a second. All right, cheers. We needed that. If you weren't prepared for family sip, you gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe. Listen, relax, calm down. I don't understand why you this mad. I've seen you here at least twice and you haven't sipped a family sip, nor have you subscribed. So we're not doing this. We're not doing this today. Last requirement of the channel, second family sip. It's at the end of the video. You got all video to get some water. I'm not trying to hear that. That's it. I'm not asking much. Matter of fact, what do you bring to the table? I'm done. Clarification, because I made it clear in the description, but I didn't make it clear in the video. I will be finishing out the Baddies East series along with the reunions, because I know there's gonna be more than one episode. I owe it to the people. You guys have been so supportive and I really appreciate it. I'm going to power through it mentally. But after this season, no longer. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that real quick. Donnie's not a quitter, if you know what I mean. Let's begin. We get into the meat and potatoes of the Suki versus Rolly fight. I guess the actual fight starts because apparently Suki went like this, like gave her a little light tap, slap, whatever. And then Rolly stampedes. I feel like I should use a different word. Rolly rushes Suki into a wall and it's just thomp, thomp, thomp. Suki does get smacked against the wall, but Suki is hitting Rolly right back. It looked like right over the head or right on the back. Thomp, thomp, thomp. To me, it looks like a back and forth situation. However, and I say this in almost every fight that Rolly gets into, she likely didn't feel any of Suki's hits.
You will beat your ass.
Who would?
Stitches will beat your ass.
Who was you talking about?
Stitches will beat your ass.
Who the fuck is Stitches?
I got 20,000.
I'll beat the brakes off of my...
And Suki's like, just because you're big doesn't mean you beat me up. I think Suki's right. I don't think Rolly won that fight.
It never gave.
Because there wasn't really much of a fight. Somebody's pinned up against the wall. Someone's being held back by 50,000 men. I wouldn't really call that a fight per se. Thomp, 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 thomp. Another big aspect to this episode is the conversation of friend, right? I saw a friend on the table. I saw a friend holding Suki back. I saw a friend watching the fight. I did not see friending. I saw a friend everywhere other than where a friend is supposed to be during a fight. Suki and Rolly get separated and now they're yapping back and forth. They're saying all kinds of things to each other.
Where your wig at? Let's go. Where's your wig? You tied. You tied. You don't even have hair in the back of your head. Back into the wall.
Insulting each other's appearances, insulting each other's family members. At this point, Suki has forgotten her sisterhood roots.
You're tired and you got love handles. I know my body. You can't fight for more than 15 seconds.
She couldn't care less about sisterhood. She knows no sister from any hood. They are demeaning each other to the highest degree. Things are intense. Ooh! Oh, God! Oh! 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 I don't understand. I don't know.
What is that for?
What does that signalize? Why are we doing that? Rolly takes out her cottage cheese and Suki takes out her pop rock pebbles. I don't know if this is a sign of dominance that the heteros use to communicate with each other. I've never seen this method used in fighting before, but that happens. The wigs are off and it's just chaos.
Like, you ain't your time. Piss is dark like y'all see.
And then, one thing about that, straight shot, aim immaculate. Suki is smacked directly in the face with this water. Friend does nothing. At this point, it's safe to drop the friend title for now. Sapphire literally did nothing. Suki literally tries to tell her friend, no, you need to go beat her up right now. And Sapphire does nothing of the sort. She's trying to settle things peacefully, I guess.
I'm just trying to find peace at this moment.
This is not the time for that. Your friend just got in a thomp battle.
Thomp, thomp, thomp.
With the biggest woman alive. I'm sorry. Your friend just got into a fight with a woman that's bigger than her. And her friend inserted herself and you are holding your best friend back? No. That doesn't make any sense to me. And I like Sapphire. I'ma stand 10 toes down on it. I like Sapphire. I think she made a bad judgment call, bad friend move. As soon as that drink hit her, you should have been on somebody's back. It should have been a reflex. Suki is standing there sopping wet, dripping with water, and you're holding her back? That's insane. You're not using your noggin, Sapphire. Look at me. No. I don't even have that many friends, and I know the better friend move to do in that situation. And oh, I forgot to mention Mariah Lynn's corny self. Listen to this.
To the window, to the wall. Got your ass beat, bitch, real tall. Now you feel real small.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. For once!
Someone really told Mariah Lynn she could rap one time and she ran with it. Now Suki and Sapphire are arguing.
Get off of me! I told you don't touch me. I told you, but you still not listening.
I too would be embarrassed by my friendship. If someone is yelling that they beat me up, their friend then throws water at me, and then my friend watches the whole thing and tries to hold me back.
This is really embarrassing.
So once again, I find myself on Suki Hana's side. Sapphire's all upset because, you know, Suki is saying some pretty unfavorable things to her.
She said a lot of hurtful things to me personally.
Suki and Rolly do some more roasting.
Your booty is you're pouring our nigga cognac. You're trifling.
Rolly exits the restaurant first. She gets on the House A Sprinter. Suki leaves to get on her Sprinter as well. And when Suki gets on the Sprinter, Bobby is there, and he's over there calling Sapphire fake.
She pissed me off too.
No, she fake as fuck.
I'm done.
She fake as fuck.
Yeah, that was fake.
I can't believe that.
But what did you do? Just like you said, you sat there and watched the whole thing. What does that make you? Because yes, you are a man, but I mean, you could have held somebody back. You could have tore someone's wig off, distracted somebody, something. I wouldn't say you win the best friend award of the night either. Not too much on Sapphire, not too much. Sapphire tries to get on Suki's bus and just gets bulldozed out by Suki and Bobby. They just tell her to leave. She's not on good terms with Suki right now. Vibes are no good. And Sapphire just seems so confused and hurt about why Suki is mad at her, which I mean, like, I truly don't understand. I don't know if there was something deeper, like if Suki was on probation. I don't know. It seemed like Sapphire seemed to be distracted by like a higher cause, like Suki not getting in trouble.
My loyalty is to my friends if shit go left. And if I feel like at that point shit could be handled different, that's how I handled it.
I don't know. I'm making excuses because I like Sapphire. I don't know why. She likes everyone in House A. Red flag. She's not fighting for her supposed best friend. Red flag. Walking red flag. She just doesn't seem like she has bad intentions.
I feel like that wasn't my best friend that night. It was the devil.
And she has jokes. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just as disappointed and upset as Suki. Sapphire ends up making her way to Bus A, where she is welcomed.
Sapphire, I'm sorry. Issue. I'm sorry.
We know it's no issue.
Before Sapphire got on the bus, they were hyping Rolly up about how she beat Suki up.
How you sitting there talking about you beat my ass? You was backed into the wall. They had to come get me off of you.
They did.
What the fuck?
It was really bad.
If you feel like Rolly won the fight, please let me know. That's not what I saw. But even earlier, before Sapphire got on the bus, when Rolly wasn't sure what Sapphire had done, she was like, I know Sapphire is Suki's friend, but when I don't care, I don't care.
I with Sapphire. And I know that's her friend. But I don't give a at the end of the day. When I don't care, I don't care.
Exactly. That's the energy you need to have, Sapphire. But yeah, essentially another night ruined, another dinner where at least half of the baddies go home starving, no food, nothing. If I was on Baddies that night, I would have been very upset and I would have asked for my food to go. Because why must I starve? Because the enemies are fighting. The next day, House B's having a pool party. They're hanging out, talking about the fact that Smiley is no longer there. No one seems too fazed by it. If anything, there seems to be some relief.
Smiley wasn't at the house, so it was so peaceful. I felt so good. I went in the kitchen. I get to chopping up my peppers. I'm finna make some rotel.
They talk about the Scatterly fight.
I think everybody was hangry yesterday.
Everybody was hangry yesterday.
Girl, I know production told you to say that. We are not dumb. But you can tell Anna Mac knows the truth.
I think it's deeper. Who knows?
It's deeper.
Because like several people have already said, you don't fight with your friend like that. Even Scotty, when she was talking about her and Natalie's situation earlier, she said, my friend.
After my little whatever with my friend,
They cut to House A on the next day. Suki and Sapphire still aren't on talking terms, mostly due to Suki being upset and not wanting to speak with Sapphire.
I'm still a bit emotional because Suki's not speaking to me.
Natalie explains her and Scotty's beef.
She texted me and was like, "You're just a bitch." And I was like, "What are you talking about?"
She sounds like she's lying.
Then the next text message, you.
She sounds like she's trying to work around details. Rolly low-key checks Mariah Lynn about constantly talking about people, essentially.
nobody else placed in this house that don't know Scotty and Natalie, nobody should chime in on Scotty and Natalie relationship, and you chime in a lot.
Mariah Lynn doesn't understand why Rolly is confronting her.
I'm thinking we're bonding, and then she turns around and sees like, oh, mind your business about Scotty and Natalie.
You don't understand how just saying anything about anybody isn't cool? She was on the bus showing pictures of Suki's no-no part to Rolly and the rest of House A on the bus so that they could make fun of her.
Is it brown?
Oh.
Is it brown?
Nasty brown.
But you're not acting like that in front of Suki, and you weren't making fun of her when she was with her best friend getting your chain back. And then somehow the conversation gets back to the whole Scatterly situation, and then Natalie changes the subject real quick. Peep how she changes the subject.
You feel like y'all at a place of no return.
I didn't say that.
Okay, good.
She can either step up and say, you know what? I said X, Y, and Z to you. I'm gonna take the heat for real now. And there was a lot of friendships being like tested yesterday. Not just Natalie and Scotty. Suki does have a little mouth on her though.
Also, peep Rolly's eye. Is that swollen perhaps? I don't know. I didn't see Suki with a swollen eye. Scarface ends up hobbling onto the scene and adds nothing to the conversation. Apparently her ankle or something is swollen.
Oh, wow!
Somebody inquires about Natalie and Scotty talking. Natalie says she doesn't know, but production's gonna set up a one-on-one anyway because...
Oh, wow!
House A ends up dispersing to go somewhere.
We're going out tonight.
It's time for me to go ahead and have a one-on-one conversation with my best friend and see if we can come to a mutual understanding and proceed with our friendship.
Sapphire pretty much immediately apologizes. To me, as she should.
If there's somebody that you love, somebody that you care about, we take accountability for if we hurt them. I'm going to genuinely apologize to you because you feel like I did not have your back 1,000% yesterday.
I think we're off to a good start here. Suki forgives her, but like doesn't really forgive her.
If you're saying you have my back 100%, what are you apologizing for? Nothing to apologize for. You good.
Suki explains that she was just really hurt about Sapphire not having her back, but Sapphire was in a completely different headspace.
I'm arguing about something. Why the f got my own? The one that's my sister sitting there looking like a whole punk ass bitch. Like, come on.
If you're sitting here calling somebody your sister and you're not jumping over a table to beat someone up when she throws a drink at her, what does a bond really mean?
Thomp, thomp, thomp.
That's the kind of stuff you watch from a distance.
But Suki goes on, making all her points. Sapphire sees the error of her ways.
Suki, you right. I fucked up.
So why you just can't admit it then?
This is me telling you.
Why you ain't slide?
I don't have no excuse.
I think she probably has Suki's best intentions in mind. It just didn't translate very well. And then Suki demands that Sapphire fights E.T. to get back in her good graces.
You supposed to get her, so you gonna have to fight that hoe.
then we good.
That seems a little extreme. Maybe. I don't know if that's part of the sisterhood. I don't know the policies. They do a nice little hug. I hope that, you know, their friendship recovers nicely because I think they're a cute duo. But there seems to be some unfinished business there.
I know it's not gonna put things exactly back the way that it was right away, but it's a step in the right direction.
Scotty goes to see Natalie.
What's up?
I don't know if that meant that Scotty was ready to fight, like she wanted to fight, or that she knew Natalie was gonna want to fight. But Scotty enters the room on edge with an immediate attitude and an argument immediately ensues.
What do you mean, what's up?
What do you mean? You really disrespected me yesterday.
Scotty, I'm gonna tell you something.
The way Natalie is going about this argument is so narcissist coded, it's not even funny. It's also very much, how do I say this? Owner coded?
You know you disrespected me.
It doesn't matter. I'm telling you right now.
It does matter.
I'm sorry, what? I mean, I think Natalie then says, well, you disrespected me too, but for your first response to be, that doesn't matter.
You're a psychopath.
It doesn't seem like there's much more talking before Scotty swings on Natalie. At first glance, it looks like Scotty swings on Natalie and kind of like two pieces are up. Like she gets some good hits in. She has Natalie by the hair. She's going crazy. And then Natalie at some point reaches up, grabs Scotty by her bun. Natalie is strong as heck. She literally gets Scotty off of her somehow and like throws Scotty into the wall and starts wailing on Scotty, and then security gets them separated. One of the first things Natalie says,
No more jets.
Huh?
if that isn't pimp coded, I don't know what is. No more jets for you? Why would that matter? Scotty says she doesn't care, and hold on, Natalie says, yes you do.
That's all you cared about.
No, I don't.
Your love language is
don't.
money.
Boys got to shout. Baby got
What? Money is your love language? Come on, I can't make this up, people. Is your love language? What does love languages have to do with anything? Are you kidding me?
Don't piss me off!
When is the last time you mentioned your friend's love language in reference to what you do for them? Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I've spoken about love languages with friends. Yes. I've never once thought in my head, you know, my friend, your love language is clearly quality time. I just can't deal with it. I've never had that thought in my mind. I'm gonna preface this with allegedly, Natalie has fallen in love with her main girl. This woman is in love and she's a narcissist and doesn't know how to display it. I'm calling it. When Surviving Baddies, the documentary comes out, come back to this video and listen to me say I told you. And in the middle of Natalie having her narcissist meltdown, we get shots of Scotty, and Scotty's pretty messed up. She did not win. Natalie looks fine besides a disheveled wig. Scotty is using a canned drink as an ice pack. Natalie goes on to complain about being a producer, essentially.
I get all of the calls all day long.
Say this whole thing was about the plate, right? Natalie was so upset because she's so stressed out about Scotty getting her food first and not waiting until the other people get their food to start eating and starting on a second plate and all that. Say that was the reason Natalie and Scotty are literally fist fighting, mentioning jets and love languages. Say that's the entire reason, right? You're upset that people are calling you as the creator and producer of the show to resolve issues when that is quite literally the point of being a producer on the show. You're part of production. You're producing. Why are you upset that you have to produce?
V, I did not see on the sheet. If 2 + 2 is 4, right? And 5 + 5 is 10. Okay. What the fuck is this?
Go home. I'm sure you've made enough money where you can just sit back and relax, right? Right?
I'm a real life $20 million a year. $20 million a year.
Why are you still there? Someone had a good point in the comments last week. It's just a power imbalance. Look at this. Look at what's happening. No one feels bad for you, Natalie. You just want the attention. It's nobody's fault that you're codependent on your girlfriend. I guess the person that feels bad for her is Scotty, because Natalie ends up crying in Scotty's arms.
But you tell me I'm dealing with these girls every day. not there. Nobody steps up.
Oh, well!
It was strange. I definitely feel like I watched something that I wasn't supposed to watch here. It just felt icky, felt gross.
So tired. I'm exhausted.
Oh, well!
So everyone prepares to go out. House B heads out to the club. House A heads out to the club. Of course, Natalie is spilling the beans about what happened between her and Scotty to everyone on the bus.
It's take. That's what you do. What else can I milk out of her? What else can I get? Can I get another season? Can I get another check? What other jet ride can I get on? That's how I feel.
I think she kind of paints Scotty in a negative light, which I mean is to be expected from Natalie, but that still confused me because I'm like, didn't you guys make up? Scotty's not there. Natalie doesn't have any earrings on. The stylist still clearly did not make it out to Jamaica. I would like a wellness check because I'm sick of looking at Natalie like this. Can someone find them, whoever they are, and make sure they're okay? House A and B both arrive at the club. Sapphire comes separately. And then Suki and Scotty end up arriving together, which was strange to say the least. For the most part, it looks like the outing is going well. Everyone is having fun. Everyone seems to be getting along to the best of their capability. Unpack calls Jamaica a third world country as a
Compliment?
There's really people that fuck with us in Jamaica. Like, why am I feeling like we so in a third world country? Like,
girl, what? Mariah Lynn performs. Nothing was moving. This woman swears she's a star.
I'm a fucking star.
She won't shut up about it.
I'm a fucking star.
I don't know who said it. Who keeps telling her these things? Who was it? Who told her? I need to know. I just want to talk. I'm kidding. Mariah Lynn performs it. It seems fine. A little shaky, but fine. Tasiki performs. She's just happy to be in Jamaica performing her song.
Mama, I did it. I did it. I did.
Besides her protesting against Smiley, she's been pretty quiet. Suki performs and that looked like it went fine. I guess all the performances went so well that Natalie wants to have a group hug with all the girls.
Come on, Baddies. There's been a lot of shit going on. I love this for us. Hugs.
What?
You're strange. Maybe that was the alcohol talking. I don't know where she would get such an idea. But Suki quickly reminds her that she's not on that. She's not going for that. She's not a part of that. And she's not hugging anybody. But Suki does get wind that Mariah Lynn has had some things to say about her.
Everybody in the club tell me that Mariah has secret issues about me. And she gonna run up.
And the episode doesn't end on a fight or anything like that, but definitely there's some indication that Suki will be confronting Mariah Lynn about what issues she may have with her. And I know Mariah Lynn better not act scary about it either, because I haven't seen the big Mariah Lynn since you had Suki and Friend behind you. And that's it. That's the end of the episode. Thoughts? Questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments. I read my comments. I'ma always read my comments. Speaking of my comment section, someone just commented today. They said, didn't Rolly say her dad died from COVID and Baddies West? I forgot about that.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Hold on, because that's a good note to leave off on. Did she or did she not say that? And did she or did she not say diabetes at some point too? I mean, multiple things can be true at once, but I don't know. It feels weird to speculate on somebody else's family member's death, but food for thought. Food for thought. If you made it to the end of the video, always, always, always thank you. You know what time it is. Nobody loves me like you do. Nobody loves me like you do. Can't even deny it. Every time I try it, wanna look at my eyes, you know I'm lying. Body to body, drink to skin. You never gon' hydrate like this again. It's second family sip and we doing it again. Yeah. Yeah. You had all video. Second family sip. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye. Body to body, skin to skin. Nobody gon' love you like Natalie's chin. Can't even deny it. Every time you spy it, all up in your eyes, you know I'm not even lying. Chin to chin.